Tonight, I blow up a Lamborghini. A hamster stands behind a small wall. And Captain Complicated breaks his neck. Hello and welcome to Top Game, the new program in which we attempt to, anyway, parody or challenge Top Gear. Yes, in-game. So anyway, today I have a good treat for you all. As you all know, the new Lamborghini Superleggera basically came out a few days ago, and we have it here. And you know what? I decided to drive it about when it wasn't exploding. This is the Lamborghini, and compared to normal Lamborghinis, this one is different. Main reason why? Because this one has a supercharged V6 engine. Yes, as you can see in there, there is plenty of exhaust. There's actually 4 to be precise. And now what they've done with this car, which I would prepare to call the best in the world, is that they've actually fitted nitro. Now when you drive this car, you do feel a little bit like a monkey in a hair salon. You don't really know what you're doing. And the main problem with it is not the fact that you can't see where you're going. That's not really a problem. But as you can see there, you actually kill everything, which is a bit of a problem. Now here's the question I know you all want to ask me. Can it power slide? Well, let's go find out. Well, as a matter of fact, it can. Kind of. In a way, it has this kind of style and essence of a Lamborghini, but it doesn't just feel quite like it. Feels a little bit like Bill Gates has shoved his head in a blender every time you turn the corner. The nitros just literally makes a rather annoying sound, and the steering wheel is quite frankly explosive. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hang on a second, Jebza. How quickly can it get from 0 to 60? Then again, in modern day, these are the important questions of a car. And the fact is, it can't. It can't. That's its downfall. The thing with this Lamborghini is that it's built in a way to go about 20 meters per second. Therefore, it does not actually reach 60. However, with the nitros, you can reach that number. It just takes a long time, which by that point you will probably have died on the Autobahn. So this car comes with many features. If you actually bought the standard edition, that is, as this version is the Superleggera version, and the Superleggera version literally comes with nothing. It's literally less equipped than some kind of donkey herder in the desert. I mean, there's nothing there. I mean, yes, you have your GPS solar panels so you can be some form of an eco-activist while you're going down the M5 waiting for David Cameron to open up the road again. But there's not really much here. It's more of the uncomfortable edition for the car. And for 35 grand extra, I just can't say it's worth it. However though, that's not the reason why you bought this car, remember. The reason why you bought this car was for the speed. And the speed is what we shall test. Right, so we're just getting up to speed now. And the nitro should be kicking in around now. Whoa, flaming hell. That's loud. That's loud. Whoa. Whoa. Help. Help. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. That's an issue. So, as you can see there, it doesn't really do speed either. Oh, that's going to cost the BBC some money. However, unlike its previous predecessors of the Superleggera series, this car could do something special. it can fall apart. Yes, this is actually a feature Lamborghini included themselves, just in case you were in a Bond situation. As you can see, this right now is the hydraulic destruction method, and oh, look at that. That's the self-deploy charges. That's the airbags, and yeah, that it doesn't work either. Oh god, what's it doing? It's got a mind of its own. Oh, that didn't work. Help! So, I know what you're all thinking. Hey Jebza, how much does it cost? Well, for the Superleggera version of this Lamborghini, it will set you back around £230,000. Now that is a lot of money, I will admit. However, but for the fun you can have with this car, I've got to go ahead and say it's worth it. You see, the reason why I say this is because it's a little bit like a puppy. It looks at you really sad until you fully unleash it. Then when you fully unleash it, you finally realise that you're screwed up, and it just has some kind of beast about it when it's not exploding. So of course, yes, the mangled tyres and the explosions are a bit of a drawback, but if you got £230,000 free, then this is a very fun piece of kit. Besides, I mean, you could just be buying a rocket instead to launch yourself into space, you know, but you would much rather have this, the Superleggera. So, as you saw there, the Superleggera, a very, very nicely designed car, possibly the best car in the world. However, it did have a few explosions. We'll cut them out. But anyway, now it's time to hand it over to our team racing Kerbal. Some say he has been attacked by the Kraken over 500 times, and that when the game's full release comes out, he will still be alive. All we know is he's called the Kerbal. So off goes the Kerbal, as you can see, using the lightning pace of the Superleggera. Oh, look at that, he's doing a bit of turn. He used a bit of the nitros there, if you saw that slight bit of a speck of flames. Either that or the car was exploding again. Here he comes to the hairpin corner. Oh, he brakes. Oh, he stopped. Oh no, he hasn't. He's using the nitros. Good old Kirby there, using his nitros, coming up to tunnel. As you can see, he's going to go take a left. Yes, look at that pass, straight through there. The speed of Leggera, the lightness, the weightlessness, everything is coming into play here as he goes round curb straight. Here he is going over the double pass. Can he do it? Yes, look at that. Good old Kirby there in the Lamborghini, driving straight. Oh, he's come around it. Oh, he's lost it. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh no, the Kirby's lost it. No, and the nitros has come on as an extra. That's going to leave a mark. So there was Kirby's rather explosive lap there. Wow, that was so fast. But nevertheless, we have a time. Yes, he survived. We sent him back out there again. He soldiered on through thick, through thin with his white helmet. And he got a time of 5 minutes. So that one's not going on the board, and we have some slight board issues. Now it's time for the news. And good news! Yes, the KSP team have launched a rocket to Eve, and it is now successfully in orbit. And it did that using over 4,000 kilonewtons of... James, you spaniel, just shut up, you're confusing everybody. What does any of this even mean? While James and them lot are bickering on, we have some good news. Yes, there's a new Mercedes SLS AMG. Yes, and it goes to 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds, and it has over 400 horsepower. The rear-wheel drive car will cost you about £80,000, which is a fairly modern price when you consider a Mercedes, a car of such class. Now, I don't know so much about you, but I rather do actually quite like my little Dacia Sandero I have. I think that's rather nice, although they are releasing a new Fiat Panda, which you might be excited about. It's 0 to 60 in never, and it has about 120 horsepower, a nice modest little engine, perfect for getting you from A to B. And while you lot are comparing your boring mobiles, there is a new Porsche. And, what, Jeremy? So, hold on a sec. You're saying there's a new Porsche. A, is it going to look the same as all the rest? Or is it going to set on fire? Which one will it be? You see, none of these cars actually set fire. You don't realise that. That was just Photoshop or whatever. And it will be different. It's going to have some nice aerofoils, a nice spoiler. They're going for a slightly different design on this one. And it's going to have a 600 horsepower engine, 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds sharp. It's very, very fast. It's all exciting. So now, as we were on about earlier, there is a new rocket been launched to Eve. But, no matter about that, me and Hammond had an idea. And the idea of this is that we launch a car into space. It's going to be much cheaper and much simpler. And so me and the Spaniel decided to try and make it reusable. However, this didn't quite go to plan. So this is the Reliant Robin. Yes, the three-wheeler car that likes to fall over a lot. However, soon it will not be mocked so easily, as we are going to take it up to orbit, and then simply we're going to bring it back. Now we think we're onto something here, much like the Top Gear crew, as it's got a pointy shape, and as you can see, it seems fairly sturdy with them tyres. Or so I thought. As you can see, it has a fairly nice modelled interior. As you can see, the wheels sticking out a bit, which is a bit of an issue. Now, the plan we've got for this is that we're going to put it on 2 boosters and a main orange rocket. Now, the orbiter, the Reliant Robin, will go up and will safely land when it's not crashed. Today is the day. Would it fly? Would it just burn up? Will we get the funding? So, everyone was in position. The Kerbals are ready. And now is the time we find out. Oh my god, it's actually flying! Up to orbit we go. Ha ha ha! Oh! No! Stay! Stay! Yes! No! No! This has gone wrong! This has gone wrong! This is going wrong! This is going wrong! No! Separate! Things weren't going to plan. Oh god, this doesn't look good. Separate! Separate! No! And sadly, neither did our attempt to put it right. No! No! Steady! Steady! Oh! Oh. And with that, back to the studio. So, may I just ask you something before about why that went terribly wrong? How much did that actually cost you? Around 400 million. You spent 400 million on a rocket that crashed of a terrible car. Yes, but whatever, you know. I mean, we can try another day, I guess. So on that bombshell, thank you so very much for watching, and good night!